Cosmic Wolfies streaming fam. How is everybody today? I hope you're having a fantastic day. It's the middle of the week. We're almost to the weekend. We have 41 gorgeous viewers hanging out tonight. Thank you guys for joining. You guys are wonderful and special. Let me see who's all in the chat while I get a sound check from you wonderful fine folks. I see Cupcake Collects. Hello, Tracy with an I. How are you tonight? Alan is here. Ashley in Orlando. Hello, Ashley. Sailor V Dizzle, my wonderful mod. What's up, Vicky? I'm seeing you real soon. We're gonna have a good time in Japan. I can't freaking wait. I see Yuri is here. Hello, Yuri. How are you too? Oh my gosh, all my lovelies are here. Link Nerd, Richard Ash, Tracy with the Y is here. Tracy with the Y, I'm getting you an autograph this weekend. I have not forgot. I cannot wait to update you on which print Kay and I pick out. Oh, I guess I could just tell everybody here that Tracy in the chat with the Y hit me up because she saw that I'm going to go to Collecticon in Kansas City this weekend, and Jeremy Lee, which is the Viz voice actor, the English Viz voice actor for Sailor Venus, is going to be there signing autographs. So she asked me if I could do it, and I said absolutely, I will do it for a small fee. I am about to complete my inners of the autographs. For those who don't know, I've been collecting all of the Viz Media voice actors. Wow, we're almost at 50 50 people joining tonight. Hello, welcome if you're just now joining. I was just talking about how I'm going to Collecticon on Saturday with Kay, and I'm going to get Jeremy Lee's signature on this Viz Media postcard. It was one of the special gifts. If you pre-ordered one of the box sets, you got a postcard set. Now I have got Kate Higgins for Sailor Mercury. I've got Christina V for Sailor Mars. I've got Amanda Miller for Sailor Jupiter. I've got Veronica Taylor for Pluto, and of course the wonderful, lovely Sandy Fox, the only one out of all of the Viz Media voice actors who actually follows me and knows I exist. It was a special connection when I got to meet her. I am missing Moon, but once I complete Venus over here, besides Moon, the inners will be complete, and I don't even know if I'll ever get Stephanie Shea's autograph. I know it might be kind of hard to get. I have had people ask, like, if I would want them to get Stephanie Shea autograph for me, because Stephanie Shea usually only goes to the really big conventions like in California, in places, and I've got all of these so far from conventions that I can drive to. So like in the Midwest area, that's a lot more accessible to me. I'm not made of money. I can't just, fly out to a convention in California to meet Stephanie Shea. But what I'm trying to say is I'm trying to keep it super personal where I'm able to meet them instead of asking somebody to get an autograph for me. I think it's more special that way. But worst case scenario, or like last resort, if I'm never able to meet Stephanie Shea, I may just have somebody do it for me. But so far I was able to meet all of these lovely people in person myself, and I just think it's really cool if you're able to meet the voice actors and talk about them working on the show for the couple minutes that you get with them, like in the little meet and greet. But yeah, that was like a really long explanation about what Tracy with the Y asked me to do for her, because I did talk about Collecticon, I think, in the last stream, and she's like, I really want Jeremy Lee's autograph too, can you get it? And I'm like, absolutely. Catching up on the chat, Kai Map, Japan was amazing. I went last month. The museum in Osaka was breathtaking. Oh, I'm so happy you got to go. Welcome to the stream, by the way. I'm not sure if I've ever seen you here. I'm so happy for you that you got to go to Japan. As a Sailor Moon fan, if you're able to go to Japan to witness and experience the Sailor Moon Museum in person, I highly recommend you do it. The museum is temporary. We have seen it come back. It did first come out in 2022. And, oh my gosh, it's getting hot in here. I need to turn this heater off. And then they came back in 2024 as a tour where they were touring around different cities. Oh yes, everyone's saying happy Juneteenth, everybody. I just found out about that today. I was like looking at my calendar. I was like, it says it is this day, and I totally didn't know about it, so I had to Google it. So yeah, and also mail doesn't come today because it's a federal holiday. So yeah, I did not know that was a thing, and now I know. Mango, I'm going back and forth on the chat because I know I've been kind of talking a lot, and I'm trying to catch up with what you guys are saying right now. So I'm backtracking just a bit. Okay, I got the sound check. Sound check is great. Whew, whew, whew. I guess I should have checked the sound check before I just went on that conversation. But what are you guys up to? Anything like, I don't know, anything happening in your lives? Anything good? Anything not good? It doesn't really work that way. Ashley in Orlando says, I'm totally with you, Brooke. I prefer to meet the voice actors in person, but Stephanie, it really is hard to meet. I bet she might come to a, would she come to a Florida convention? I feel like Florida is a much bigger state than Kansas, and you guys have like bigger conventions there. I wonder if she would ever come close to you. We have to keep an eye out for that. But yeah, she is definitely one of the big ones out of all of the Sailor Moon cast. Christina V is also getting super popular, but I got her out of the way. I think we waited almost 2 hours for Christina V. She's got like a lot of followers too on social media, and she's also gorgeous. That probably is another reason why she's like super popular on social media. But like, she was definitely I'm glad I got her when I did, which was last year at Collecticon, because I do see her just rising in popularity and becoming harder. Richard, oh my gosh, thank you guys, you sent me $20. Yeah, I hope you have an amazing time in Japan. Please enjoy a treat on me. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Richard. Yes, the tip jar is still going towards Japan. I leave July 4th, so all of this money hopefully comes back to me in time. YouTube pays out on a monthly schedule, so that's why I started the tip jar a few weeks before my trip. So thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it, Richard. That was like the sweetest. Just catching up. Sorry, I got a little silent there. Deli says your hair is so cute. You look like a Sailor Guardian. Oh, thank you. One of them is like it's this one. Wait, no, it's this one. This one's starting to. They were like a little bit higher up on my head earlier, and now they're kind of like, with the weight of my hair. I have very thick hair. It's like gravity is just destroying it. But thank you. My husband said it was cute today too. I decided to try something new. I will just be honest with you guys. I suck at anything like when it comes to styling my hair. I wish I was better at it. Like, how do people braid their hair? I can do like a single braid, no problem, but a French braid, oh, I don't even know how people do that. I did have one of my best friends French braid my hair before, and it looks so good. And especially like on a hot summer day, it like keeps all the hair out of your face if you have long hair. And I don't understand how people learn to French braid, because I can't see what I'm doing back there, you know? Anybody else? I don't know. If you have any tips, please send them my way, because I would love to learn how to. And I guess if you practice makes perfect, right? I just got to keep at it. I see Sailor Mikey is sending in some tips. Sailor Mikey says, I made it getting ready for AX in a few weeks. Oh man, is it AX time? AX is Anime Expo, for those who don't know the acronym. It is the biggest convention, the biggest anime convention. And I hear every year after year, it just keeps getting like bigger and bigger and bigger. So I hope you're able to do all the things that you want to do, and that the lines aren't too long. We would love to hear a report on that. Which, speaking of, you said that's happening in a few weeks. I guess I can go ahead, and that reminds me of like my schedule for you guys. So we're obviously streaming tonight, so thank you guys for joining. I will stream one more time before I leave for Japan, and that's going to be next week. But then the week of July 4th, I probably won't be streaming until the very end of July. So there's going to be several weeks where we will not have a live stream. So we have this one tonight and then next week. And then after that, probably none until the end of July. Sailor Becky's in another one. You're so sweet. Thank you. I'm hosting 3 days of Sailor Moon AX cosplay gatherings. Wow. Definitely take some pictures and post them on social media and share with the community, because that's a big deal, you know, grouping all of the Sailor Moon cosplayers together and organizing that event with, you know, strangers. That's really exciting. I realized I was really far up on the chat again. I am just awful. Oh, Richard says thank you. Like my hair too. Thank you, Richard. That's sweet. Tracy with the Y says, I also want the Midwest cons to increase in popularity so that Stephanie meets Brooke too. Ooh, yes, that would be so cool. Although, I don't know. Like, at what point do I just ask somebody to get it for me? You know, like, I don't want it to be where these voice actor celebrities aren't going to conventions anymore, you know? Like, it's kind of one of those things, like, you don't know how much to risk, you know? Oh, you guys talking about a convention? Kayla says, will you be in is it Jax or JAX this weekend? What day? We're going Sunday. And Ashley's gonna be there Saturday afternoon. Oh my gosh, are you guys gonna get to meet each other? Well, okay, if Kayla's only going there on Sunday, then maybe not. Wait, Vicky, you dyed your hair? Where did I see that? I see a very deep red, almost maroon, and then I see where Cupcake Collect says, Vicky, you need to send me a picture of your hair. Did you dye your hair? Where did I miss that? Let me see. Let me scroll up. Oh, I see it. Oh, Brooke, I dyed my hair. Oh my gosh, please send me a picture. Please, please, please. So is it gonna be, is it like permanent to where we're still gonna see the color when we meet up in Japan? Oh my gosh, because Vicky, I've always known you with just you're brunette. Are you a natural brunette? I remember you might have had highlights in your hair the last time I've seen you, but are you a natural brunette? Let us talk about this. I can't wait to see it. Vicky said it's been something I've been thinking of doing for a few years now. I finally took the plunge. Hey, no time like the present, and also you're going to go on a trip, and we have to look so cute because of all of the Sailor Moon photo opportunities. The Sailor Moon store, little photo area where you're sitting on the moon. I can't wait to take all the pictures, and of course we're all going to be on video too. So gotta look good. I've also been just taking care of myself extra. Over this last couple of weeks, we haven't been eating out. We've been sticking to our macros and sticking to our calories, just because you have to be in top-notch health as much as you can possibly be in for Japan. And I consider myself a relatively healthy person, but Japan wrecks you. Unless you're used to that type of lifestyle where you walk everywhere. Me, I sit on my butt all day. We definitely work out. We definitely do like 30-minute walks, 40-minute walks. Sometimes we ride our bikes for hours now, but that's the extent of it. Like, we don't do a lot of cardio. And every time I go to Japan, I sleep for like 2 days when I get back because I'm so physically exhausted because of all the walking you do. We walked, upwards of 30,000, 40,000 steps some days, especially on a day that we're at Disney or, a theme park or like Universal Studios where you're standing in line and walking so much. So like, I've just been trying to take care of myself. I guess that's just like the change I've been doing. I didn't dye my hair or anything, although I am getting my hair treated one time before we go. Got a lot of the curly growth coming back. This is the regrowth of my natural hair. I've got this, this really wiry, wavy hair underneath that I get permanently straightened, and so I'm gonna get that treated. But yeah, that's it. It'll be dark red. Oh my gosh, please send me a picture right now. Can you send me a picture and I can show everybody? Like, because I could just do like this. If you're comfortable. If you're not comfortable, Vicky, you do not have to do that. But if you're comfortable sharing with everybody, send me a pic and I'll just kind of show it on my phone. Just so everyone can see. Just so everyone can see. Kayla says, I miss Japan so much. I bet you do, Kayla, because you lived there for a while. Sylvia Digital says, I'm a natural... Is that Mousy? Mousy? Yeah, brunette. Okay. So yes, you are a natural brunette. Yeah, okay. I was right. Kay says, behold, children. She has arrived. Welcome, Kay, to the stream tonight. Which, by the way, I know we kind of already touched base on this, but Kay and I are going to Collecticon in Kansas City this Saturday. We're also meeting up with I feel like her and I are like sisters. Like we were like lost souls destined to connect to each other. But she is actually the owner of the toy shop Bubble Wrap, and I met her the last time I was in Kansas City. And normally, normal. Oh my gosh, sorry, I'm getting blown up. Stephanie, we're gonna talk about you in just a minute. Kurt just told me what you did, but let me finish this thought. So yes, the last time I was in Kansas City, it was for NakaCon. Actually, I've been wanting to go to this toy shop that I got connected with on social media. So I went there and I wanted to meet the owner, and so the owner like made sure that she was gonna be there at the time that I was there to check out the store and shop and all of that. And it was instant connection, instant vibes, like a trip to that store that would have took maybe 20 minutes. We were there for over an hour because I freaking loved her to death. So shout out to Kitty of Bubble Wrap. She's amazing. I told her like we like exchanged phone numbers and that we had to stay in touch, and it was like a whole thing. And I told her every time I come to Kansas City, we have to hang out. And so I asked Kay if it was okay if we met up with Kitty and did the whole like dinner, dessert, and all that, and Kay is like, absolutely. So I'm really excited. It's gonna be a fun trip. I need this, and Kay is so excited. I'm so excited too. And this whole time, you guys, I didn't know, but I had connections to Collecticon. There's this guy that, and I won't like call him out, but a guy that works high up at Collecticon was up in my DMs because I tagged him in something, and he was like, hey, do you got Collecticon tickets? And I was like, yeah, I just bought the basic Collecticon tickets. He's like, oh man, I wish I would have known. I could have got you, the VIP ones for free. And I'm like, darn it. But he is gonna meet us before the convention, so we don't have to wait in the super freaking long line. The line is horrendous. And Vicky sent me a picture. We're gonna see Vicky's hair. Okay, but anyways, long story short, I've got a connection at Collecticon, and we're gonna skip the long line. So I'm really thankful for that. It's all about who you know in life, and you got to make those connections. Get out there, get out of your comfort zone, meet people, and grow together. The more people you know in life. Okay, so first of all, we have to shout out Mango Mochi the Hoarder, which she's gotta stop. Why did it just happen right now on screen? Mochi. Do you know what she did? And she did not have to do this. I just got a text from my husband right before Vicky, which I'll show you that in a minute. Wow, there's a lot of things going on tonight. He said, Mochi sent me $50 on PayPal for a belated birthday gift for Japan. Mochi, you didn't have to do that. So I just got $50 and then she sent a $2 tip. Mochi, what? No. I mean, thank you so much, but literally, it's like, it's a love-hate relationship. Like, I love money, keep it coming, keep it flowing, but at the same time, it's like, you don't have to, you're like one of my closest friends in life, literally one of my, like, you're like a sister to me as well, love you to death, and you don't have to do that, you really honestly don't, but it is really appreciative. Whew, can't talk. Hello, 52 of you. How are you guys? If you're just now joining, feel free to pop in and say hello. So, Vicky in the chat, which is also moderator Vicky, which is Sailor V Dizzle, just dyed her hair. She's naturally a brunette, okay? She just texted me a photo that she said I can share with you guys. This is the color of her hair now. She was brown before. She was a brunette. And her hair is so long and beautiful too. Her hair right here is the hair that inspired me to do the treatment on my hair. When she visited me in 2020, was it 2022? Was it 2022, Vicky? I am losing track of time. Or was it 2021? I think it was 2022. When she visited me in 2022, I was obsessed with her hair. I said her hair was the most gorgeous hair I've ever seen, and I told her I wished I had hair like yours. And she goes, "Girl, this is Japanese straightening called thermal reconditioning." And I was like, "What? Excuse me, what? There's a treatment out there that naturally permanently, excuse me, straightens your hair like any other treatment." Like, what? And literally, this also goes into like the more people you know in life and the more people you meet, you learn and grow. Because I met Vicky and became really good friends with Vicky, she helped me in my hair journey. I hated my hair before I got it treated. Despised it. It was all this weird textured hair underneath there. And it's never been, my life's never been the same. Like, Vicky, you honestly changed my life. Like, I owe you so much. Like, love you, girl. Mwah! And I hope I somehow can return the favor in, I don't know, giving you something. If it's just friendship, I hope that's enough, because we've been really good friends ever since. And her and her husband and my husband get along. Kurt and Jared, you're going to get to see more of those two guys in our content too. And it's just... I'm excited. Things are good lately. I was remember that health scare I was going through a couple weeks ago? I literally thought I was rock bottom at that point, and I've just risen up. So I guess that's, if you guys are like going through something that you're feeling like there's no hope, you're just like I don't know, just in your depression. If you're depressed at this moment in time, just know it can get better, and it will get better. And I'm a prime example of that. My husband as my witness. He knows what I was going through, and I was crying every day, and literally I could not work. It was awful. So yeah. Anyways, I know I've been talking a lot again. Let me catch up on the chat with you lovely folks. Mr. Doing. That boy, I swear. Tracy with the Y says Mochi is scheming. She is and does. She is diabolical. She's diabolical, but like in the sweetest friendship type of way. Like, she's never out to do anything wrong or, you know, do anything bad to her friendships, but she likes to be sneaky in ways to... She's just a giver, let's put it that way. She loves to give gifts, and she loves to give money to her close friends, and we have to put a stop to her, or else it's just, she's gonna take over. Oh, I like what Sailor V Dizzle said. Yes, we have 57 wonderful viewers tonight. If you guys can just take a small moment out of your time and hit that like button for me, just takes a quick second, that would be awesome. You guys are all saying that Vicky's hair looks good. Yes. And also, Vicky corrected me, 2022, or didn't correct me, she just reassured me. Yes, 2022. Life is moving at the speed of light. The older I get, and I lose track of what years we do what. Tracy with the Y says, I'm going to my first con in August, and there was a bad shipping delay, and I'm so anxious I couldn't imagine not having. Oh my gosh. Most of the conventions I go to now, they just have badge pickup, so I haven't had to deal with the shipping thing. But I think the bigger conventions, they ship them because you know, the lines for badge pickup would be just horrendous. Brooke, I have a question for you. How long is the flight to Japan from where you live? Okay, so it's not from where I live. Since I'm in Kansas, I usually have to catch a flight either from Houston, Chicago, or no, Houston. I think I flew out of Denver once, and California. So this time I think we're flying out of San Francisco, and I think it's 11 hours. I gotta double check that. I'm pretty sure. Let me see. It is... I wonder if it'll even tell me on my... Oh yeah. Curtis like saying, buddy, he just wants in here so bad. Can you guys hear him? Like, I swear he's not neglected. That's just what he does. That's just what he does. Holy crap, did we really only pay $550 for our Japan flights? Oh my god. That's why we went on this airline. And I'll tell you guys more about this airline that we're going to be flying on. I'm doing a complete review on it because it's my first time doing it. It's a budget airline because we usually fly United. That's who I have my airline card with and where I get, you know, my points and my miles from. But it was going to be like almost $2,000 a person to fly, and that's too expensive. Like, that is too rich for my blood. And we looked up another airline, and we paid $555 a person to fly to Japan from San Francisco. That's wild. There was a couple of additional fees though. We did some upgrades. But I'll tell you all about that later. But yes, I believe it was. But I believe it's there. It's 11 hours. Oh, we're talking about visiting VDizzle. Yes, that is on my freaking list. You know, once I don't know, I want to travel more, but it's like I also like being financially secure, and I know if I travel more, that dips into into my bubble of being financially secure. So I'm really what's the word? I'm really tight when it comes to traveling. Like, it has to be something planned, it has to be something that I know we can afford, and it has to be something that I really want to do. And it has to like check mark all those boxes until, you know, I make it big on YouTube or something. Because right now YouTube does not pay that good. No shame, YouTube. It's not you. It's probably me. It's because I don't have enough subscribers, and it's hard to grow. But we growing slowly. We growing slowly. Mochi. You guys, Mama Boy's gonna Mama's Boys. I know he's. Thank you, Mochi, but you've got to stop. You've got to stop. That's okay. I still have the ultimate gift for you. I just haven't found a way to get it to you yet, but I do have a way at getting you back. Mr. Nolan! My goodness. Oh. Cloud Set says, I wish August can be here faster. Waiting to watch Cosmos in English is already. Oh yes, I know. I can't wait to see it in English. I've seen it in Japanese, but I have not seen it in English. Of course, nobody has it. It's not out in the universe yet, but I can't wait. I can't wait. I'm stoked for sure. Mochi, no! See, that's the thing! It makes me feel bad because I know I can technically afford it, but it's like, then that also dips into like the just like the bougie services that I get, like my nails, for example. I have like a nail budget. I've got my hair budget that I get treated every 6 months, my facials that make me feel beautiful at 36 and my skin fresh, you know. It's the things that I'm like, I want all of this, but like if I traveled more, I probably wouldn't get the services that I've come to love and come to expect. You just got a brand new pool? Oh my gosh, I'll have to come bring out my mermaid tail. Oh, you definitely need a heater. That gives you a longer season for your pool too. Yay! You'll be able to swim like all through probably October. So we just hit the halfway mark on the stream. I want to show you guys some things that I got from my friends in Japan. If you guys are up for that, let me make sure that my brightness. Oh, it's all the way up. Okay, great. Let me get them out. Oh, did I show you guys? I got postcards. I've been shipping them out, just as like with orders or if I send out a gift or something like that. But these are my Ochibawolf collection postcards, and on the back it has my P.O. box. I don't know why it doesn't look like it's super bright. Wait a minute, hold on. There we go, that looks better. Yes, so that's why it doesn't look like it's not like, there we go. Okay, so we've got my P.O. box there in the corner, got my socials, and then this QR code over here takes you to my website with my affiliates and stuff. But shout out to my wonderful, wonderful designer, Blossoms. Her name is Erica, and she is the designer of everything that you see on my YouTube channel. She designed my logo. She designed this postcard. She designs all of my video implements that I have on my videos. So she's amazing. But I just wanted to kind of show you guys those little things. And then if you guys saw my Instagram post, my friends went to Japan earlier this year. They went to the Osaka Museum. They also saw the new musical. They did a whole bunch of Sailor Moon things. They saw the new Sailor Moon store. They got to go on the Sailor Moon Manhole tour. There's a lot of Sailor Moon things going on, and they sent me they thought of me and got me a lot of things. Like, I didn't specifically ask for a lot of this stuff. I did specifically ask for if they could to get me some of the Manhole flyers, but for the most part they just sent me stuff that they thought that I would like, and they put it in this really cute cover too. This is actually, I think, from Sailor Bratzilla, the cover, but this is the Manhole cover. Well, the cover. This is a Manhole map, and I was gonna like show you some of the stuff. Like, this whole book is just filled with stuff that they got me from Japan that we'll go through together. And I do want to kind of give a shout out to this like little binder. So it has all of these like really thin plastic sheets in it, and they're not removable, but like you can store your flyers and stuff in here. Like, this is kind of like a collector tip, you know. I think it's like one of those things that I want to get more of, because I have a ton of flyers. Holy moly, do I have a ton of flyers. Which, speaking of, I have so many of this one particular Sailor Moon flyer. I need to like ship them out. I have so many of this one. Not this one in particular, but this is the Manhole cover map. This was in limited quantities. So like once they were out, they were not printing them anymore. And it basically just shows the map of where you can find each one of the Manhole covers and how to get there. And I don't know, I just think it's like super cute and a neat collector item too. Of course, it talks about Sailor Moon's story of the manga, and it's just in this like really like it's a good quality printed material. So shout out to my friends for getting it for me. I literally have the best friends. If I could say one thing that I've done right, and that is connected with amazing people, and through those amazing people, they have just, I don't know, life is better with friends. Let me just tell you right now. And I love it when you connect with somebody just so well, and a lot of you guys here in the chat tonight I have. It's just magical, to put it in no other words. And then there was like this newsletter that got sent out too, in addition. Well, I think you could pick them up at train stations. We actually have a blog about this on Sailor Moon Fan Network, which by the way, I will show you guys right now. If you want to know all about these printed materials, we actually have on SailorMoonFanNetwork.com. If you type in Manhole, which I know is a weird word, okay? I wish there was a better word to describe those. But if you type in Manhole, it'll take you to two different blogs. Things to do in Japan, which the Manhole thing is now... well, I think the Manholes are still there, but you can't get the printed material anymore, or the coaster. But yeah, if you click this blog over here, this will take you to all the information about the manholes. It has all of the manhole addresses right here for you guys. Bookmark SailorMoonFanNetwork.com, especially if you travel to Japan, especially if you're a Sailor Moon collector, especially if you just want to remember to reference something and use the search bar. We've got blogs on a lot of different things. But what I wanted to pinpoint on this particular blog is we have the PDF files linked on if you wanted to print these out for yourself. The printed version of the newsletter, wait a minute, I think it's this newsletter down here. Which one is this one? Is this the top or the newsletter? This, I think, yeah. So you see this right here? If you wanted to print this out and store for your collection, because who knows how long that this will be up on, you know, on a website. Unfortunately, I don't think they have a PDF of the image right here, but, there we go. But you can view the images right here if you guys wanted to, like, look at further information. But yeah, this one is like kind of like a newsletter, and it only has, I think, this on the cover, kind of just spotlighting the manhole covers. Yeah, the rest of it, as we saw on the PDF, oh, it does have a little section on the inside of the manhole covers down there. But yes, and I do have some more things that I'll show ya. Woo, staticky. Get in there. Newspapers are kind of flimsy because it's definitely like a newspaper material, so it did not want to go in there. Okay, and then, oh, I think I got a few of these. I think these are the Sailor Moon Museum flyers. I think they sent in a couple. Yes, so these are the Sailor Moon Museum flyers. So Kay, if you want one, I got one for you. They're really nice. They show the some pictures of the Sailor Moon Museum. Trying to get that to focus. But yeah, they sent in a bunch. Holy crap. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 5. It's okay, I got you covered, girl. You know I got my bestie covered if you want one. So we have those, and then I also have... Question, do you guys collect flyers from Sailor Moon? I feel like they're kind of, I don't know, they're just cool to have, like, not only the images that they have on them, but they're cool because they're free. I mean, they're free if you can find them in person. I know people also sell and charge things for it too. Oh, and this one I just have one of, but this is the Pretty Guardians 2024 flyer over here, and then on the back of that there is a smaller version of the Sailor Moon Museum flyer. And that was what they sent me in that book. I have plenty of space to fill that book up. And then, if you guys remember the Pretty Guardian Sailor Moon's 6th anniversary store merchandise, this is the clear file. This artwork reminded me of Sailor Moon World for some reason, and Sailor Moon World is like my favorite line of merchandise to collect. So I asked Tara when she was there last year in 2023 if she could grab me this clear file. And she did, and she sent it in. I finally got it this week. And then I just posted about this, but look how large, oh my god, there's a My Neighbor Totoro clear file in there that I'm trying to flatten out. The Sailor Moon Museum Cafe placemat. There was a couple of different ones. I think that they were on like random in rotation, but this is the extra one that they had. And just, these are cool because these are the not for sale items. So they even say that in the corner, not for sale. And you can only get these if you're in person at these like cafes, and I love these. And I also love the plastic is like this is something that you can buy at like a Daiso in Japan that is specific for placemats, and it keeps them nice. I actually have a few of these. I plan to pick up some more when I'm in Japan, especially because we're going to go to the Pokemon Cafe and they have the same type of paper placemats, and I definitely want to bring the placemat home and, you know, collect it and stuff. That was just some of the things that I wanted to show ya. Let me catch up on the chat from you wonderful folks. Everything is so bright in Japan, said Kayla Hart. It was one of my favorite things about Japan. Gosh, it's starting to become more and more real that I'm going back. It's been such a long time. Timmy says, I like your shirt. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's the, gosh, this was the Target Sailor Moon tank top that came out, was it last year? Did it come out in 2023? It's probably not this tight on everybody. I got like an extra small because I wanted it to be like super tight, but like if you got like a bigger size, it wouldn't be this tight. But man, I'm kind of regretting getting the extra small. It's like Kayla says they're gonna move back to Japan in a few years. Hubby's trying to get a teaching job on one of the bases. We lived in Yokosuka on base, and we loved the schools. I wonder where that area is. I'm not familiar with that area, but it sounds great. Kay says, I wish I could go to Japan with you all someday. Kay, what about if we want to go in 2025, if something is happening? Mango with Mochi says, you're going in 27. Man, she could go earlier. Well, I mean, Japan, if we like this airline, it might be more affordable than we think. Sylvie says, I'm getting stomach butterflies. It's hitting me that we're going so soon. I know. We still need to get tickets for like Disney and USJ, I think. Gosh, so many things are still happening for me. I have 2 day trips before then. I'm going to Tulsa and I'm going to Kansas City, and then after that it's Japan. But that's gonna be exciting. Ugh. Oh. Sakuda says their tank top runs so small. Oh, they do? I think this one was just one of the ones that did. Normally they don't, I don't think. I think there's like a mixture, you know how some different styles are like super tight and some are like oversized. I think they have like a mixture of both. It just depends on like which style. This one in particular is definitely a tighter fit than the other ones for sure. So, I also got this. I didn't even realize I got this. Sin sent me the Vogue Japan magazine, which, if you guys remember, this is the one that had the, this is where this image was revealed. Naoko Takeuchi was, interviewed in this magazine, and then that's when they revealed this image, this brand new image. So that's the only part, just these 2 pages that are related to Sailor Moon and Naoko Takeuchi. But it's kind of cool to have. Link Nerd! Oh my gosh! They said let's make it to 80 for Japan. Thank you guys. You guys helped get me to 80. Now I know half of those, well, not half. I think I did I have 50 in there before I started? I know some of these tips are from last week too. So thank you guys so much. I was trying to get to like 100 before Japan, or if not more, I won't say no to more money, but thank you guys so much to everybody who's donated or sent in something extra to help me spend more in Japan. And I promise this trip I'm going to try to share everything. I know I dropped the ball in 2022, but there was a couple of things that happened in 2022 that prevented me from getting all of the content that I had planned. I ran out of space on my phone and I couldn't film anymore. I had to be very careful because my phone was out of storage, and I did not have a computer at the time. I did not have a hard drive at the time that I could dump my footage on. And so I was in a stressful headspace toward the end of that trip because I couldn't film as much as I wanted to towards the end. So I kind of just like gave up on it. I was really stressed. And also we had a hotel situation that we had to get out of and book a different hotel because we could not stay in the one that we had. And that was also a stressor during that trip. And it was just, there was a lot of things that kind of went wrong during the second part of that trip. We still had a lot of fun, don't get me wrong. It was just when it came to content and filming and all of that stuff, I was just not in the mood at all. So this trip, everything should be good. I have a laptop now for my business. I have a hard drive. I even upgraded to is it a terabyte, Curtis, on my phone now, so I will not run out of space. So I have all of everything in play to make it to where, you know, we're gonna be there for you guys as far as like getting out content, entertaining you guys as much as possible. And also, I have grown just so much since 2022 as a person. I know what does, I know like where I need to be to, I know, what am I trying to say? I know like not to get in these dark places mentally, especially when it comes to technology and stuff like that. And you know, I don't know, I'm just in a better headspace about everything. As long as like no health issue comes about, that really will destroy me. But like overall as a person, I'm much happier, and I can find the joy in almost anything now. So yeah, you guys can still hear him back there. I swear. Yeah, he's just, I don't know, he's my soul cat. Like, do you guys remember Soul Cat? From oh my god, what was that movie called? Soul. It was called Soul. And then when the cat died real quick and he was like just a soul, I collected every piece of merchandise that they made for Soul Cat because it was so cute and reminded me of my son. And I was just like, why did they show that part? It was so emotional. I love how you guys could just hear him. Kay says, pack your stuff in a smaller suitcase and put that one inside a larger one. That one you have a full-size suitcase for souvenirs. That is smart. And Kay's like, I might have to ship stuff from home too. I have never shipped from Japan before. I've always kind of Sakuto! Oh my god! We got to 100! I am literally speechless. I know I just frowned, but like, I don't know, like, hearts for you, Sakuto. Thank you. They sent 1903, just enough to get me to 100. We reached it. Thank you so much. Thanks to Sakuto and everybody else who has donated to get me there over the last 2 streams. Seriously, you guys are the real VIPs. And also, I cannot forget about my members here. Thank you guys for continuing to be a member and giving me a couple of dollars every month to continue on my content creator business. It does not go unnoticed. You guys are seen, you guys are loved, and it really helps me because YouTube does not pay that much. So thank you for your continued support. If there's anything that I could do as far as like, if you guys would like to suggest different types of content or something that you want me to try to do, please feel free. But Sakuto says, one day I'll make it to Japan myself. Yes, you will. Manifest that. I know you will. I know you will. The universe is going to give back to you. Absolutely. V Dizzle says, hopefully we're hopefully well planned. There we go. So we can get all the good content as stress-free as possible. Air signs unite. Yes. Is Jared an air sign too? Are we all air signs? We're all like super like logical. Oh, Tracy, just join the pack. Tracy with the Y. Welcome to the pack, Tracy. Thank you so much for joining. We appreciate you. You guys are really coming in, man. I don't know. I'm just so excited for this trip in particular because, like I said, I'm in a good space. And when I'm in a good space, I produce my best work as far as like content. And also, you guys know I started my YouTube journey. Well, maybe you didn't. I started my YouTube journey in 2019. And when you start something like that you've never done before, you're not a natural at it at first. You're not super great at it. In fact, you probably suck at first. I think I sucked at first. And I learned every single year because I kept at it. I never gave up. I continued to film content. I continued to edit content and learn how to edit more efficiently, right? And like, someone do the math. What is that? Like, how many years has that been? Like, I'm now still doing this in 2024 and I'm still growing, you know. So like I feel like in this particular moment, in this present day, I can produce some good content. Link Nerd! And one for Kurt's crew! Yes, you guys are gonna actually see Kurt on a lot of footage this time. Like, he's gonna be my little guinea pig. Mochi, I swear to God! I swear! I love you. Thank you both. Tell Hot Topic and Box Lunch to give us the outers, like as the jerseys, right? Oh, I love that you got the promo one though. Can we just spotlight you for just a second? If you guys go to Mango Mochi the Hoarder's Instagram, which I believe Mochi, correct me if I'm wrong, is the same username right here in the chat as on Instagram, correct? So if they searched Mango Mochi the Hoarder, you can look her up on Instagram. She bought one of the prototype Sailor Saturn Outer Guardians. We're assuming it's Box Lunch. Often some of the prototypes hit the secondhand market before they are on store shelves, and there was a couple of the Outer Guardians. I think we saw Sailor Uranus, I think we saw Neptune, I don't think we saw Pluto, but we did see Saturn. And Mochi actually ended up buying that listing on Mercari, and she got it, so she's the only one like in the United States that has them so far. I'm hoping that it wasn't one of those canceled items, and that was just like a lot. I actually talked to somebody who worked at Hot Topic headquarters, and with every fashion piece that they make, or that they are going to make, even if they don't know if it's going to be like a yes or not to put in Hot Topic stores, they will produce one piece of it as a sample, and then they'll, like, you know, do their discussions, decide if they want to push this as a product in their stores or not. And that's where a lot of these promotional or these sample shirts come from. We saw that with the Ale and On Hot Topic button up. That one never ever made it to production, but there was a sample out there that ended up, I think it was on eBay at the time, and I still have, and I put it out there on social media about it, so the images are there, but that one never got made to production. So I'm hoping the Outer Sailor Guardian jerseys don't have that same fate, you know. Like, I hope they're gonna come, because more Outer Guardian merch, please. 7:55, so I'm about to go, but I just want to say I've had a fantastic time tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed yourself and kind of just took this time out of your busy week, your busy schedule, just to kind of I don't know, I guess just hang out tonight, listen to me talk, listen to my stories and what's going on in my life. Link Nerd says, you have definitely grown since 2021 when I first got recommended by YouTube to watch you. You're a huge part of my life, and I can't thank you enough for what you have done for me in 2021. That is so sweet. Link Nerd, hey, that is awesome. And you know what? One of the big reasons why I continue to do what I do, not only because I do love it and I do love enjoying it, but also the feedback that I get from a lot of you, that it's actually authentic and genuine, and that we've made these connections, we've made these friendships, and that maybe I brought a little joy into your life. Like, seriously, thank you for saying that. I appreciate you for sticking around since 2021. Like, thank you, YouTube, for recommending me to Link Nerd. Mr. Do It, I'm coming in just a minute. I love that dude. He is my guy. You could tell. Oh yeah, #Lasagna Wednesdays. We're still having lasagna. I love my lasagna Wednesdays. I don't know. I feel fresh lasagna is great, but I am a huge sucker for a good frozen one too. Buddy! And you can hear Curtis. I don't know if you guys can hear Curtis. He's like, buddy! Like, he says the same thing I do. Buddy! Sailor Queen says, I started watching your channel around 2019, so you were there since the beginning. And I absolutely love what you bring to the channel. I'm happy to be part of your club and meeting.
I'm gonna let him come make an appearance.
Oh my gosh, you guys get something special? Mr. Doing! Hi! Come here! Oh, this is my boy! Come here, come say hi! Oh, he's purring so loud.
Hi, buddy.
Oh, he's purring so loud. He's like, yes, I get to get in here and scratch up this carpet. Buddy! You guys, what a great way to end the night. Like, you got Kurt up in here. Like, it's been a while since he came up here. Mr. Dewey, we love you! Bye, buddy.
He just wants to tear stuff up.
He does. There's a lot of stuff in here that he could tear up. Well, guys, I think I'm going to end the night on that. When he opened that door, you know what came in? You know what came in. The lasagna smell. And I'm hungry. I'm not going to lie. I'm hungry. I just appreciate y'all for being here. Oh, we got... Deli says you have the best energy. And we love watching your content. Deli! Thank you. That's awesome. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. Patrick Adams just subscribed. Welcome to the pack. Patrick Adams, thank you for subbing. I'm sorry, but I'm about to go, so you won't be able to participate in the chat. But I will still go live next week, okay? That's my last live, so put that on your calendars. If you don't normally make it to my lives, if you're watching this after it's been live, try to make it for my last live till probably the end of July. It's gonna be a while because I have to recoup from Japan. You're not gonna hear from me even though I made it back to the United States of America, but you're not gonna hear from me until days after I have recovered. But if you don't hear from me days after, check in on me, make sure I'm not dead. Did you guys hear the big purrs? I can't believe we got Kurt and Mr. Doing at the end of this video. That, you guys better, I don't know, make a wish or something because we normally don't get that. We really don't. I'm glad you guys were here. And he's a loud purr. He goes, oh god, that sounds like a really bad growl. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, you guys, you've been the best. But I shall go. I want to just thank you, Pop X2. Send $1. We made it to almost 105. You guys are the sweetest. Thank you guys so much. All of this is going back into Japan. I appreciate you, Pop X2. I hope that's how you say your name. I was studying it for a second. I'm like, is there a different way to say that? But I'm Pop X2. Yeah. But I will be live next week. You guys have a great rest of your day. Enjoy some lasagna. Enjoy something sweet. Enjoy something in life. I love you guys. See you next week. Bye.